Yes, sir. This is a bit of a weird album here because there's not tracks, but there is tracks. There's Continuum 1 through 10.
Continuum, yeah. Continuum 1 through 10, yeah.
Continuum. I'm fucking. When I'm thinking and reading and speaking, I have to lose one of them.
That's quite all right, yeah.
Do two things at once.
No distinct track titles. I looked on YouTube, and oddly enough, two of the songs are like Space 1 and Space 2, I think, or something. So it's a little bit different depending on where you look.
Oh, it's because on they have an EP called Space 1.8, and all of those are Space 1 through 8.
Oh, so maybe YouTube was just giving me the wrong songs for the track listing. Maybe YouTube was just being goofy.
Yeah, and they dropped Space 3 as a single.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess it was just Goofy on there. I have not listened to any of her other work, just this.
Yeah, it's cool space ambient jazz fusion. That is exactly what you are getting here. It's just neat.
Yeah, it is so nice. Like genuinely such a relaxing album, such a nice album on the ears. I really love how it sounds.
It's just good jazz. Like it's got some ambient elements to it. It's got some more jazzier sections in the beginning. It's just doing its thing.
Yeah, I listened to this earlier in the year, I think closer to when it came out, and I was really tired, and it was a really relaxing album for that purpose. I was surprised when I came back to it how many electronic elements there are and how that almost kind of takes precedent over the jazz stuff.
Yeah, that's where the space ambient comes in.
Yeah. Space Ambient is probably the best explanation you can get for what's going on here. But the jazz elements are still very noticeable and forefront.
Yeah, I don't really have a ton to say about this album, unfortunately. Otherwise, then it's just cool.
Yeah.
It's hard for me personally to speak on jazz because I feel so out of touch when it comes to jazz. I know earlier this year we gave Kamasi Washington, I gave that a 10 out of 10. And like, I don't get me wrong, I've got a little bit of background in jazz, but when it comes to like this is like, all right. I don't know, man.
Yeah, this is a little ways off the beaten path even for jazz. I mean, you got a lot of saxophones happening, etc. The percussion is jazz-like, of course, but it's definitely something that's a step to the side.
Yeah. Do you have any other thoughts on this album at all?
It's awesome, and it sounds really good, and I really love the progression of it. It kind of just feels like one long song, you know?
And I think that's how it's supposed to be heard. I don't think you're supposed to pick out tracks. That's why I didn't do a track by track rating. I just rated the project as a whole, especially because I had a hard time trying to find things to say about specific tracks other than that was cool.
Yeah, it's hard to say anything specific. I want to say, let's see. Um, there's this like really surreal synth lead kind of thing that eventually breaks itself down.
Oh, are you talking about Continuum 4, track 4?
Continuum 4 is really cool. That's not what I was going to say, though. I was going to say there's a certain element that carries itself through multiple tracks. Continuum 7 is the end of it, where it just kind of feels like it like crumbles and breaks down and gets more like watery with it, but there's some like continuing elements even from track to track depending on where you look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really nice sounding. Sometimes the songs do feel isolated to themselves, like it'll have a fade in and a fade out, but overall it's very cohesive as one project.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get. Like, live, like hearing this live is gonna be neat, probably, because it should probably be the whole fucking project for a set.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. That'd be a interesting vibe, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm unfortunately out of things to say about this album. What's your score? Unless you have something else you want to add.
I think that's about it. Especially if you need something to just like relax and chill out to, go listen to this for sure.
Yeah, if you're an ambient music enjoyer, check this out.
Yeah, or a jazz enjoyer and you like a little bit of like progressive elements.
If you do a lot of psychedelics, check this out.
Oh, that too, definitely. Yeah. I've got a 91 on it though.
Oh,
Oh, are you a lot lower than that?
yeah. I gave it a 70.
Actually?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm just more impressed.
I just thought it was cool and didn't know how to rate it, so I was like, you know what? Safe score.
That is a safe score. I just can't find anything I dislike about it.
Well, before our year-end list are done, I'll have to fucking give this a deep dive then, because holy shit, I think that's the biggest disparity we've ever had.
Yeah, usually we're so like right on the same page.
That puts us at an 80.5 though, which is the user score kind of.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's pretty close.
He just scores an 80.7.
That's pretty damn close. So yeah, I guess we're good. Cool.
Yeah, up next we have Gao the Arsonist. He's out here with his new album, And They Mine for Our Body.
Hello everyone, this review is a clip from the latest episode of the New Music Podcast. Every Thursday we go through and we review several albums released in the previous week. If that sounds interesting, check the link in the description to see the latest episode. Also, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more music-related content coming your way. Your support is greatly appreciated.